Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal Ivy Forrester might finally find love again on a CBS soap, but it will be in an unexpected place. Ashley Brewer teased big drama when her character came back. So far she hasn't delivered. But it all that about to change. Here's what's coming up next on the CBS soap. Spoilers down below. Ivy Forrester paid Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, a visit at the Spencer mansion to congratulate him on beating cancer, sorta, and then professed her love for him. Liam and Ivy did spend one dinner together this year, but their rumored reunion fizzled out before it started. In true Liam fashion, he shut Ivy down and announced he was in love with Hope Logan, Annika Noel, again. Ouch! If there's anyone else on The Bold and the Beautiful who understands what it is like to have your heart steamrolled by a Lope reunion, it's Carter Walton, Lawrence Street Victor. If the soap rumors are true and Liam and Hope get back together, then Carter is going to be left out in the cold. Luckily, he will probably stumble across Ivy licking her wounds, and then the two can commiserate. Carter and Ivy actually have an opportunity to bond at Forrester Creations, and soon they will both be as single as a dollar bill. And as single as Dollar Bill Spencer, but that's another story. Ivy and Carter seem to keep getting set up for heartbreak on B&B. In fact, both characters could use a shoulder to cry on. So it's not absurd that they end up leaning on each other. The Bold and the Beautiful rumors have been hinting an unexpected romance in Ivy Forrester's near future. Carter would certainly be unexpected, since he's engaged to another woman right now. But the chances of Carter and Hope actually making it to the altar are not great. In the sprawling world of The Bold and the Beautiful, the heart-itching never truly ends. It simply shifts from one character to another, like an ever-turning carousel of passion, betrayal, and longing. Carter Walton, the loyal friend, dependable lawyer, and hopeless romantic, has long struggled to find a love that sticks. From Quinn Fuller's forbidden passion to Katie Logan's cautious companionship, Carter's heart has been battered, bruised, and more often than not, left shattered on the Forrester floor. But in upcoming storylines, there's a twist no one saw coming. Ivy Forrester, the jewelry designer who's been in and out of the Los Angeles fashion scene, returns at a time when Carter's loneliness is impossible to ignore. Their paths collide not in passion at first, but in vulnerability, as Ivy offers Carter something he has rarely allowed himself: comfort without strings. And as the days unfold, that comfort could ignite a spark neither expected. Carter Walton has become the embodiment of tragic love on B&B time and again. He pours everything into a relationship only to be left devastated. With Quinn, he risked his career and integrity, only to watch her ultimately choose Eric Forrester. With Paris Buckingham, he almost made it to the altar, only for her doubts and family interference to unravel their future. With Katie, hope flickered, but her lingering ties to Bill Spencer made it impossible for Carter to truly secure her heart. Fans have often voiced frustration, asking, when will Carter finally find lasting love? It seems the writers may finally have an answer, and it comes in the form of Ivy Forrester. Ivy Forrester has always been something of a wild card in the Forrester family. The Australian beauty came to LA with dreams of carving out her own space in the jewelry division, but her romantic entanglements often stole the spotlight. From her ill-fated involvement with Liam Spencer to her tense rivalries with Steffi and Hope, Ivy's heart and career both suffered blows that eventually drove her away. But time abroad has matured Ivy. She returns now not as the impulsive young woman once obsessed with Liam, but as a confident designer ready to reclaim her place at Forrester Creations. Yet behind her polished exterior lies her own reservoir of loneliness. While Ivy may present herself as independent and ambitious, she too has endured heartbreak and disappointment, making her more empathetic than ever. Carter's breaking point comes after yet another failed attempt to reconcile with Katie. In a raw, emotional scene, Carter sits alone in his office late at night, files scattered across his desk, his tie loosened, and his usually composed demeanor undone. Katie has once again chosen safety with Bill over risk with Carter, leaving him questioning whether he'll ever be anyone's first choice. Enter Ivy. She's in the building late, finalizing sketches for her jewelry relaunch, when she stumbles upon Carter drowning in sorrow. At first he brushes her off with his usual stoic charm, but Ivy doesn't let him hide. "You don't have to smile for me, Carter. Not tonight. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is admit you're hurting." Those words crack his armor. For once, Carter allows someone to see the vulnerability he usually masks, and instead of judgment, Ivy offers understanding. Ivy's willingness to listen surprises Carter. Unlike others who either pity him or lecture him, she doesn't try to fix his heartbreak. She simply acknowledges it. Their conversation stretches late into the night, with Ivy sharing her own struggles of always feeling like she was in someone else's shadow. Whether Steffi's in the fashion world or Hope's in Liam's heart, this mutual sense of always being second choice forges an unexpected bond. Carter realizes Ivy understands something that even his closest friends don't: the exhaustion of giving your all only to be overlooked. In the days that follow, Ivy and Carter begin gravitating toward each other. What starts as casual coffee runs and after-hours chats slowly evolves into something deeper. Ivy, with her sharp wit and refreshing honesty, lightens Carter's burdens. He, in turn, provides Ivy with the stability and warmth she has long craved but rarely found. Scenes at Forrester Creations become increasingly charged as colleagues begin to notice their closeness. Ridge and Brooke raise eyebrows, Steffi grows wary of her cousin's new entanglement, and Katie, though adamant she made the right choice, can't help but feel a twinge of jealousy watching Carter move on so effortlessly. Despite the growing connection, Carter remains cautious. His history of diving headfirst into relationships only to crash and burn weighs heavily on him. He fears hurting Ivy, or worse, setting himself up for more heartbreak. This conflict plays out in several emotional exchanges where Carter admits, "I don't know if I have it in me to risk my heart again, Ivy. Every time I think I've found love, it slips through my fingers." Ivy responds not with pressure, but with patience. She insists she isn't asking for grand declarations, just honesty and a chance to see where things lead. Pairing Ivy with Carter isn't just about giving him a love interest, it's about redeeming Ivy's character in the eyes of viewers. Many still remember her more manipulative moments, from scheming against Steffi to her desperate pursuit of Liam. But now Ivy has the chance to show growth. Through her bond with Carter, Ivy demonstrates compassion, loyalty, and maturity. She becomes the woman who sees Carter not as a prize to be won, but as a man worthy of being cherished. In turn, fans may find themselves rooting for Ivy in a way they haven't before. No bold and beautiful romance comes without opposition. In this case, Steffi Forrester is quick to raise concerns. While she loves Ivy as family, she remembers all too well her cousin's past deceptions. Steffi warns Carter not to get swept up in another toxic romance, worried Ivy's history will repeat itself. Ridge, too, is skeptical, fearing workplace complications if Carter and Ivy's bond deepens. He urges Carter to focus on his career and avoid another scandal that could destabilize Forrester Creations. But Carter, for once, doesn't allow the Forresters to dictate his personal life. He defends Ivy, pointing out that everyone, himself included, has made mistakes in love, but that doesn't mean they're incapable of change. Meanwhile, Katie finds herself unsettled by Carter and Ivy's budding closeness. Though she firmly rejected Carter, seeing him happy with someone else stirs feelings she can't quite suppress. Bill notices this and, true to form, uses it to his advantage. He questions whether Katie truly let go of Carter, planting seeds of doubt in her mind. This creates a simmering love triangle. Katie, torn between her lingering affection for Carter and her pull toward Bill, now has to watch Carter potentially find happiness with Ivy. The jealousy could easily reignite dormant tensions, pulling Katie back into the drama. The heart of this storyline isn't just Carter finding love with Ivy. it's Carter finally valuing himself. For years, he's been portrayed as the man always waiting for scraps of affection, desperate for love at any cost. But Ivy's presence reminds him that he doesn't need to beg or compromise to be worthy. In a powerful scene, Carter acknowledges, "For the first time in a long time, I don't feel like I'm chasing love. I feel like love might finally be finding me." This shift in perspective allows Carter to break free of his destructive patterns and embrace something healthier. As Ivy continues to support Carter, their emotional intimacy blossoms into physical attraction. A tender moment, perhaps Ivy comforting Carter after a heated argument with Ridge, culminates in their first kiss. It's not born of desperation, but of genuine connection. Their chemistry surprises even them, sparking a slow-burn romance that fans may find refreshing. Instead of the usual whirlwind scandal, Carter and Ivy's relationship is grounded in friendship and healing, though of course, drama is never far behind in Los Angeles. No bold and beautiful couple is safe from turbulence, and Carter and Ivy will face their share of hurdles. Katie's conflicted heart. If Katie tries to win Carter back, will his feelings resurface, or will he finally close that chapter for good? Steffi's distrust. Will Steffi's disapproval drive a wedge between Carter and Ivy, especially if Ivy feels constantly judged by her cousin? Bill's interference. Bill may stir the pot, using Carter and Ivy's romance to manipulate Katie. Ivy's past mistakes. Old skeletons could resurface, testing whether Ivy's growth is genuine or temporary. Carter and Ivy may seem like an unexpected duo, but that's precisely why their storyline could thrive. Both characters have been underutilized in recent years, often relegated to supporting roles in other people's romances. Pairing them gives each a fresh start. For Carter, it's a chance to finally be with someone who chooses him without hesitation. For Ivy, it's an opportunity to show maturity and reclaim her place in the Forrester family, without being defined by Liam. Together, they could emerge as one of B and B's most compelling couples, grounded yet fiery, flawed yet hopeful. The bold and the beautiful thrives on unlikely pairings, and Carter and Ivy could be the next duo to capture fans' imaginations. What begins as a shoulder to cry on may evolve into a love story that redefines both characters. Carter, at long last, may find peace in the arms of someone who sees his worth. Ivy, in turn, gains redemption and a fresh storyline that could finally showcase her as more than a side player in someone else's drama. And for viewers weary of seeing Carter's heart shattered again and again, this romance offers hope. Perhaps the man who has always been everyone's second choice is finally someone's first. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.